What? What? Hello? Hello? I launched immediately into this. So hopefully it starts. Does it start it? I can't really tell. Hello! Listen, I'll be completely honest. I'm like, I was too impatient to wait on a loading screen. Hello, Raven. How's it going? Let me move myself further this way. How's it going, everyone? Hello, Tyson. Hello, Raven. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm waving my hands, even though you guys can't see them. If I move myself, just wait. Hello. Wait, is that Melon Playground? No, this is People Playground. It's where you take people and you play with them. Obviously. Oh, I made myself too big again. It's going good, just barely passed my exams. Nice. Yeah, I had exams like a month ago and that was tiring. Especially because I was sick, actually. I was sick last semester, and I was just completely out of it, and I had like a math and computer science exam, and I was just fucked, man. Holy shit. Cause I couldn't think straight, I was coughing a lot, and I was like, why am I doing an exam when I'm sick? It was the second year in a row, actually, where I was sick on my finals. I'm just like, why? This sucks. In what kind of ways do you play with them? Oh, you can just, like, take anything. You could spawn them. You could, take a crossbow. Have a little fun. Do you throw them around? Do you use them? Yeah, you could just take one, for instance. You could press S to see if they're dead or not. This one is still a little alive. Just barely. You can even resurrect them. But I hope your exams went well, Raven. I'll be honest, I'll go into this game whenever I'm bored, so I just pop in. And then I haven't actually used this game in a while to talk. But I think this is one of the better ways to talk, because you're just like, oh, what's on the screen? Oh, is that blood I see? And then it gets rid of like all the young kids where the parents are like, oh, I don't want my children watching this. I want my children watching Peppa Pig, my friend Peppa Pig, or whatever. But you know, I think this is a pretty good way to deter like 5-year-olds from coming on the street onto the stream and be like, oh, what's this? Is this a fun little kids game? Does this seem like fun? Well, actually, this does seem like fun, but is this a kids game to you? I think not. If I had arm control movement, you'd be able to see me flinging my hands around, although I'd be knocking into a lot more stuff. I have so many things on it. I have is this 1/3 or 2/3 of a cookie? I broke it in a way that's really hard. I think this is still 2/3 of a cookie, and I just took a little bit of it. But I have a cookie on my desk, and I have two bottles. One root beer bottle that's full of water, because I drank all the root beer, and the other is full of a Gamer Subs thing, because Jess asked me to get a Gamer Subs drink, and I was like, okay. So I got this Gamer Subs thing called Good, and it's pretty good actually. But yeah, I'm pretty much just chilling for now. I do actually have homework that I'm skipping out on that I should probably do. But I can do that on stream too later. Cause the homework stuff is actually more so research and concepting out different buildings. And I kinda don't wanna do that right now. I'm kinda content on flinging bodies into a wall. Like a sane human being. perfectly content with this. But, okay, honestly though, I have a question. For whoever's still in chat, do you like cookies or brownies more? Because personally, for me, it depends on the day, but I generally like cookies more. Because brownies are good, but like, if you have a brownie mixed with anything else, then it usually turns out bad. But like, a cookie with like, you have chocolate chip cookies, you have snickerdoodle cookies, you could have like the Hershey Kiss cookies. All those are, yeah, right? Cookies all the way. Cookies are so good. They're so versatile. You could have so many different kinds of cookies. That's why I'm, oh, he lost his head. That's why I'm also kind of team cookie too. Because it's pretty good. To kill this guy. Oh. But I don't know, between all like the dessert things, love oatmeal cookies. Okay, there's actually, if you have, I think I went over this, but there's a hotel brand called DoubleTree, and if you go to one, they'll give you a DoubleTree cookie, which is like it's like a walnut chocolate chip cookie, and they also have in the ingredients they have oatmeal in them for like the texture. I think it's mostly a texture for it, but it's really good because they released the recipe online, and yeah, it takes a few more ingredients than usual to make it, and you actually have to make it by hand, but it's really good. That's my default cookie. Whenever I make them on Christmas for my family and extended family, it just goes out within the first 2 hours. It's gone. I go back over, I'm like, oh, I want a cookie again. Gone. I'm like, bro, come on. I made these. I should at least have a few of them. And then they'd be like, oh, but you already have 10. I'd be like, oh, but you know, I only made 24. I should have at least half. But DoubleTree cookies, absolutely a great way. Like one of my favorite desserts, I think, in general. Sorry, the chainsaw might be a bit loud. It's certainly one of my favorite desserts in general. Love the saying, I made it, I get more. Exactly. You know, it's like, it's very you know, it's like, what if you relay that to like construction workers and they're like, you know, I built like 10 bricks of the Empire State Building. That means like 1% of the building's mine. I should get royalties. It's like every time someone looks at your brick, they have to pay you a cent. Brownies packed with chocolate and sugar, cookies half packed with chocolate and sugar. Yeah, but here's the thing though. You could also just have 2 cookies. Because a cookie does not equate to a brownie in terms of volume. You'd have to imagine that like 2 cookies stacked on top of each other. It's like you also have to remember, ice cream sandwiches are made using cookies and not brownies. I do still like brownies, yes, but like cookies, way more variety. I don't remember how we. Oh wait, it's because I was gonna ask, how did we get into cookie talk when I'm like cutting people up with chainsaws? That's because I have a cookie in front of me. This one's honestly, it's like bigger than a normal cookie, but it's not the best because it's like dry and stuff. What about that one ice cream sandwich? What, like a Klondike bar? I think I've had a Klondike bar like twice. I can't remember. I can't remember what it tastes like. It was so long ago. Klondike bar. Yeah? Yeah, isn't it a Klondike bar like coated in chocolate though? That's why it's a Klondike bar, not an ice cream sandwich. It's like a full wrapping. It's like a burrito, but for like an ice cream burrito, not an ice cream sandwich. Except the burrito, I guess, would be a shell, so it'd be an ice cream turtle. You guys ever have those like turtle chocolates? The ones with like caramel and stuff in them? Oh my god, turtle chocolates are so good. Like, if you haven't had them, I highly recommend getting them. Because they just taste really good. I personally can't eat too many in a single run, but I could 100% eat like 20, 30 Ferrero Rocher, because that is by far my favorite chocolate. If anyone in the comments wants to write their favorite chocolate, but mine is Ferrero Rocher, which is this like ball of chocolate that acts as a shell for the cream inside, and it has like nuts around it. So if you have a nut allergy, don't eat it. But if you're not allergic to it, eat it. Really good. I highly enjoy that. That, Ferrero Rocher, as well as whatchamacallits. Because whatchamacallits are so good unless they go stale. Yes, I've had a stale one by accident. It's not my fault. I got a box of 60. So it's not my fault that one of them went stale and I ate it. I still have that box of whatchamacallit chocolate bars at home. It's down to like 20. And yes, they're all stale. I should probably throw them out. They're lying underneath like 10, 15 things, so it's kind of hard to take them out. And my Switch is on there too. I probably should take it out because my Switch is on there. Because I haven't played a whole lot of Switch games actually. What Switch games have I played? Oh, he's trying to get the sword out. Oh, he got the sword out of him. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He didn't make the process. Oh, he looks like he's about to do a cannonball. Wee. In terms of Switch games, what have I played? I've played Shin Megami Tensei 5, which was, I'm gonna give this guy a bat so he can beat up someone for me while I watch and talk. Perfect. You go berserk. You go berserk. But let's see. So I played Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is very similar to... It's basically a Persona game because it's made by the same company. I shouldn't say that. People are gonna get upset. I like to play Persona a lot though. Persona 3 Reload came out like 2 days ago on the 2nd of February. And I really want to play it, but the base game's $70. Can you believe $70? That's wild. You know, Tekken 8 when I bought it was $70 too. And that's for the regular base version. I'm like, holy shit, I need to just only buy things when they're on sale, because otherwise they're too much. I got 2 games recently that were both on sale in a bundle, which was Bug Snacks and Octodad. And I want to emphasize both of them are very comedic, but one of them is a psychological horror. You'll have to decide, is Bug Snacks a psychological horror, or is Octopath a psychological horror? Maybe both. One, the controls are a nightmare. The other, you're basically a cannibal. Let's get this guy's foot off that guy's crotch. You go back here. Back there. I thought he was gonna raise the bat and swing it down on the guy like a caveman. No, he went for the under move. Okay, let's help him out. Okay, well that did nothing. So this is very reminiscent of my baseball skills. I used to actually be forced to play baseball when I was younger. And boy, what a terrible time it was. Apparently I was on like a team or something, which is why we we had metal baseball bats, but I never remembered anything about it other than like swinging and missing on one of those like poles that goes up to like waist height and has the baseball on it, and you swing at that. I would always miss that because I have terrible motor control. But what other sports were? Because I was also forced to play tennis when I was younger. Tennis was okay. I could do tennis well enough. Badminton was just like a gym activity, and I could play that okay enough. Oh my god! He just walloped the guy in the net. Oh, he killed him. Oh my god. But let's see, Batman was fun. Nowadays when I do Batman though, I kind of like do like a fencing thing where I just like go into a fencing position and just right at the little thing you hit, the thing with the nets on them, the one that looks like a squid. Why does that look like a squid, by the way? I think that's kind of dumb. I mean, I guess it's for like air resistance and velocity or something, but like I always thought it was dumb how it looked, because it's not like a regular ball. And then, you know, footballs always looked weird. But you know, okay, honestly though, I've always had something out for other sports other than fencing and archery, so that's probably just me talking. It got worse though because both my parents got into sports, like mainly football. They got into football from watching anime. I'm like, how does that work? They started watching Haikyuu, then they watched the iShield 21, and now they just watch sports. And I'm like, why? Why watch sports? Just watch anime. Just continue watching anime. And then now my mom has like every single Haikyuu Nendroid figure that there is. I'm like, why do you keep getting them? I didn't even know that there were that many characters. Speaking of anime, I actually recently reread Naruto. Still holds up. Still really good. I've been going through a lot of the here, let me pull it up. I've been going through a lot of the Shonen Jump ones, which are, I think I've caught up to One Piece, right? And I've caught up to One Piece. I reread Assassination Classroom. I reread Dr. Stone. And I reread Naruto. I'm in like the last 5 chapters of Boruto. Let's be honest, not the greatest. Doesn't hold up to Naruto very well. And then I'll probably read either One Punch Man or Jujutsu Kaisen next, because I can't really think of anything else to read after that. But that's my current reading plan. Aside from reading the light novel of the Saga of Tiny Evil, which isn't very light. They call them light novels because they have some pictures. The Japanese light novels that like a lot of anime and manga get based on. But the Saga of Tiny Evil, while it's called a light novel, it's actually like 300 pages long, and it's super thick. And the guy was like, I don't understand how my editors let me make this without, like, cutting it down. But it's a very interesting read, and I would highly recommend it. Okay, this guy needs to let go, he's being annoying. What? Whoa! Get that bat out of your hands. What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. With the most incorrect ways to use a bat. Get up. I missed an entire baguette-sized weapon. and whiffed it. This is terrible. It's just like baseball all over again. That was not planned, but it should have been. Seems like it's still alive, right? But yeah, that's... Actually, you know what? I bet I can just follow this guy if I drop him here. Let me just watch his suffering for a little bit. But... Did he just die on me? He's dead! It's... How? That fast? Need another one. That's a shame. Oh, okay, good. He did land on his head. I was worried for a sec. Does anyone have any favorite like shape or type of fry? Because I really like the curly fries and steak fries. Both of them are really good. Like the wedges, aka steak fries, those are really good. Obviously you'll get them with steak, that or mashed potatoes with steak, both of which are very good if done well. But the curly fries are really good because for some reason it's like they still have like a lot of seasoning. And in places where they make the regular fries okay or average, the curly fries are usually better for some reason. I don't know if they use like a different seasoning, but it always tastes better to me. Curly fries. I think Arby's actually has curly fries. Does everyone I just dropped from a... Does anyone I just dropped just die? What's happening? Do they hate being my cameraman that much? But... Oh my god. Have you guys ever used a oh my... Okay. Using a camera that's not yours is one of the most intimidating things to me. Just because of the cost alone. If you drop that shit, whew, you're done for, man. Like... I was forced to, for one of my classes, I was forced to borrow a camera. And they were like, oh, you need to sign this waiver. Because if you don't return it, or if it breaks, you have to pay us $2,500. I'm just like, excuse me, what? How much is it? $2,500? For this tiny ass camera? Oh my god. I accidentally once dropped a tripod and I got a little scratched and I was like, oh shit. Luckily they didn't know. So don't tell anyone if they don't know. It's horrible. Honestly, if I could, I'd rather not take any more classes where I have to do any camera things. Did he die? Oh, he died again. You know what? We'll stick him with this. This is a healing syringe. And then we'll also stick him with an adrenaline shot. Here. There we go. Get up. He's getting the hang of it. He's getting the hang of his new life. Now that he has too much adrenaline, too much life in him. I would hope. I think it's stuck in his armpit, actually. Which is a terrible place to... Did you... Okay. If you're in a knife fight, by the way, so stabbing underneath the armpit is actually a way you can either hit the lungs or hit the heart if you pierce deep enough. And it's also very vital if you hit that area. That's knowledge. Also, in a knife fight, instead of having your wrist, like the inside of your wrist facing out for defense, you hold it where it's like, your arteries are pointed towards you, and your thumb is tucked in to where you can see it, but the opponent can't. That way, when they attack you, and if you need to block using that arm, it doesn't do as much damage as it could do if they went for the artery. And then you would always want to go with knife overhand or knife underhand. I would probably go overhand, to be honest. Just because I do fencing. I thought about this a lot on the walk back one day. Because I was like, if someone mugged me, how would I defend myself? I was like, well, I have this melted ice cream in my hand, so I could probably chuck it at them. I don't know, there's just something about it. Because, like, if you're walking up to some guy, it's like, hey, give me your fucking lunch money. And you just, chuck some, like, melted ice cream at his face. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna go blind. He's gonna be like, oh, what is this? Get this off my face. And then that's the time when you either run away or you punch him in the throat. Like what else is there to do? You know? He's trying to mug you. Throw some ice cream at his face. Do the same with sand, dust, pepper, salt. Salt would sting in the eyes. Do you know in the olden days they used to take their bladed weapons, like swords and spears, and dip them in a combination of shit and salt, so that the wounds you make on an enemy would both hurt as well as get infected? That's some biological warfare right there. Not only that, they would also catapult dead bodies into, like, castles and areas like that. Apparently, I used to, in fencing, there's this one dude who would always go on about history, and he would always talk about crusaders. And he was like, it's very funny to me how the crusaders wrote down everything that they tried to do, and they're like, what if we just catapulted a guy over the wall? And so they, like, wrote down details about what happened, and apparently, when they tried to do it, because they didn't know if they could, but they emphasized that they wanted to try to catapult a guy. They tried to catapult him, shot him with a catapult over the walls. Apparently, people break apart in mid-air because they wrote down that his limbs all flew apart as he flew. Which is wild. In Lord of the Rings too, I think, don't they gather, like, don't the orcs gather soldiers' heads, put them in catapults, and fling them in into Gondor or whatever? See, that's actually a form of, like, psychological warfare at that point, because you're fucking with their mind. It's like, no, my father, he was such a brave soldier, and here's his head after being catapulted like what the Crusaders did. Life is wild sometimes. Oh, shit. I accidentally killed him again. I was about to instinctively say, not my fault. Yes, this was my fault. Oh. Alright, let's just clean that up real quick. And we'll just spawn a few more people. What is this? I switch. You just use him as target practice. Oh, he ran away. Oh! Oh, he broke his back. Pink. And now he's stuck with it. As long as he lives. You know, it would be really gross. Human pendulum with a knife. Sorry. All this talk about crusaders flinging people over walls. It gets a little entertaining at times. Let's see. What else can I do? I think I have a thruster in here. Yeah. A little baby thruster. I'll just attach it to his foot. Um. Oh. Ugh. You can see. You could see it gouging him. Let's see. What? I'm kind of excited to play Bug Snacks and Octodad, because those seem like very fun casual games. I want to have more time for them at some point to play them, but at the moment I would say I don't have too much time, unfortunately. Maybe sometime during the week, actually. Maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow I have stuff early. But then on Tuesday I don't have stuff early, so maybe I'll play at night tomorrow. One of the games. Maybe. Don't hold me to that. Maybe. That's a maybe. We should probably move back to like a safer topic rather than talking about Crusaders flinging people over the walls. Favorite drinks. What's a good drink? I like. Okay, basic answer for VTubers, milk tea. But I like milk tea without the bubbles. So just, milk tea, not bubble tea. Because like there's such a big chance of messing up the tapioca bubbles. And at that point it just tastes bad. So why have the bubbles? Just go for the milk tea. And if you can help it, get the pudding. The pudding tastes great too. Oh my god. You have bubble tea with, or you have milk tea with pudding? Delicious. I really like because at the end of the drink, if you haven't drank all the pudding, you can just eat the pudding too. Grass jelly is not my favorite, I'll be completely honest. It's about the same as tapioca for me. I like the pudding more. Original milk tea, like regular milk tea, and then the golden pudding. That's a great combo. If you were to ever get one, do that. Try that. Get whatever you want, whatever flavor you want, and on the side, get like an original milk tea with pudding, because the pudding tastes great. Like, who else have you heard tries milk tea with pudding? I doubt anyone talks about it, but it's really good. I can attest to that. If it's not good, they made it wrong. And that's the facts. There's some wild flavors of bubble tea, cause there's like Oreo bubble tea, and that's okay. But it just doesn't taste right. Like, Oreos are good, but like sometimes the Oreo flavors to me aren't great. I'm kind of disappointed about that sometimes. They should have a Kit Kat flavor of milk tea. That'd be good. I think I have a bag of mini Kit Kats in my pantry. What if I put those in a bowl and then put milk in and ate it like cereal? I don't know. I feel like it kind of tastes bad, but at the same time, I kind of want to try it. But then would Kit Kats ban me? Like how they banned that one person for washing the Kit Kats in the sink? Oh wait, this person's been dead all this time. I didn't know. I didn't realize. Oh wait, no, they must have been dead recently because they're learning forensics with chess. Because their limbs haven't degraded as much as this limb, then they must have died only recently. Certainly not blood loss, because this blood loss only occurred when the blade was taken out. Therefore, they must have died on impact. Judging from this, they must have hit their head on something. You can see here, if you hit someone in the head, if he's making it too difficult on, oh, never mind, he's flopping around. Let's... There we go. Now he's stuck. If you take a board, for example, and you... Right? You can see, right here, the redness. They've been injured. Crazy. That's blunt damage. And they're dead here. All this because of blunt damage. However, if it were a piercing weapon, they would be bleeding. Quite like how this one was oh, he's gotten rigor mortis. Alternatively, if you have a burn... Give it a sec, you have to give it a sec. If you had a burn... oh, okay. Everything's on fire now. If you had a burn, though, they would be burning. I know that sounds dumb, but like... Okay, let's watch this guy. Right, classic Dave. Dave doesn't want to die. We'll give Dave an immortality serum. There we go, but not the usual one. He'll still be injured, he just won't die. And that's where this flamethrower comes in. Perfect. Little lamb, hello! How's it going? We're going over random milk tea flavors and burning people alive. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while, so hello. Also, see, this when they're done burning, they're gonna turn into... Hopefully they'll turn into a skeleton. And if not, that would kind of be a shame. Extinguish. Because I still need to demonstrate the burning aspect. There we go. We'll put them up like clothes to dry. Although you don't set clothes on fire. Have you played The Last of Us? Have I played The Last of Us? No. I actually have, no, cause, you know, maybe I should. No, well, it's horror. I've watched The Last of Us. I know that doesn't count at all, but, I've seen a little bit of gameplay of The Last of Us. I think it's a good game. I don't think it's my type of game, just because I would freak out so much. I tried testing out a game called Forgive Me Father, which is like a Lovecraftian shooter game. I turned the corner and freaked out so bad, I did like a little jump. It was awful. I tried to simulate that jump just now too, and my brain's shook in my head. I probably won't be doing that. But about Metal Gear Solid? Well, I mean, are you talking about, like, what, you know, which Metal Gear are you talking about? Or is there just a game? Is there a game just called Metal Gear Solid? Because I wasn't aware of that. Because I know the Metal Gear franchise, and I've played a little bit of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, the one with Raiden. And where's it, Raiden? Whatever. You know, sword guy, right? And I played a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 5. Phantom Pain. Not Sons of Liberty or whatever. The open world one. Yeah. I think you know what I'm saying about. I played a little bit, is basically what I'm saying. Just a tad smidge. I think they're good games. I think after Phantom Pain, they kind of just like lost it because... Oh fuck, I don't remember his name. What's the name of the guy who made the series? The guy who also made Death Stranding. Oh, I can't remember his name. Metal Gear Solid's coming out. Yeah, Metal Gear... Metal Gear... A remake of 3, right? Metal Gear Delta or something. I might actually play that one. That one seems interesting. I was actually thinking about playing a Metal Gear game on stream. I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 5 is one of the ones I do have. But that one has like horror bits, and I say horror. Some people might not think it's horror, but I think it's pretty horrific when the frog soldiers come at you and you have to run on horseback. I'm just like, my god, that's scary. But you know, I think I'd enjoy a Metal Gear game. Although personally, I don't know. Normally I'll play an Assassin's Creed game, but I'll just be really flashy and not really assassin-y and go in there, blades swinging, which is actually kind of the reason why I liked Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla a little bit. I think Odyssey did it the best. Because you could still kill civilians. And then you get these bounties on you. And then when you get the bounties, bounty hunters would show up and you could kill them and then you could get their stuff. I like that part. The hardest part and Metal Gear Solid, if you know, like all the sniper rifle coming at you, you don't know. Okay. You know what, that'd be interesting to see it. I don't know, I'd have to see reviews, because I don't remember if the original guy's coming back. But hopefully it's good. Because I know, I heard tale that Metal Gear Solid 3 was good. There's a lot of games that are actually getting their remakes out. Because Resident Evil 4 had their remake. As well as Persona 3 Reload with a remake. And then now Metal Gear with their remake. I wonder what's gonna be remade next. You guys think Devil May Cry 1 will get a remake? I hope so. That'd be fun. Yeah. Just walking around a mansion with a... Do you guys know that Devil May Cry actually originated from Resident Evil? Because when they were making Resident Evil 4, apparently, it was so off track that they just spun it off into their own game, which became Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 5 is so good. I really like playing that. Because it's not really horror, even though it has devils in it. It's more so just like hack and slash until your fears go away, which is kind of what I did. Does he still have his arms intact? He does. Here, if I skewer him here. God. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pull off his arms. Alright. Has anyone ever yanked, like, do you guys know how it is whenever like someone yanks on your arm or whatever and it sucks? Cause I think I used to yank on my brother's arm until, oh my god, he's just not having it. Wait, okay. I'm gonna have to try something drastic if this doesn't work. I'll make him a zombie. And now he'll rot faster and I could take out his arms. But actually, you know what? I should look at all the games I have that I might... I can't move my Steam screen. Okay. Let's see. games for the future, right? I have Passport Out 2, The Lost Artist, which is actually a really good way of just drawing and making art so you could get better. I really like it because it includes like a game aspect into the act of drawing, which is really nice. Let's see, I have AK Zalotto, which I still need to play on stream. I've nearly completed it off stream, but it's basically where you're an axolotl and you go through roguelites and just go through different levels and shoot enemies as an axolotl, and you could be multiple different axolotls. I have X Invader, which is a very similar concept. I have Forgive Me Father, which is a Lovecraftian shooter. That one was the one I was testing out earlier and I got scared. It's very scary. Tekken 8, should probably play more of that. You get good at Tekken 8. Let's see. Octodad, Dad Lays Catch. Wait, can you guys see it when I become orange? Yeah. The orange screen is Thronefall. That's like a tower defense game. I actually really like the tower defense genre. I like the roguelikes and tower defenses and shooters. I'm very open with like the different genres of games, as long as it's not like top-down turn-based, like XCOM. I don't like that. That one just feels weird. But I have Octodad, the Dadliest Catch. See, the way I said it just now reminded me of like a father talking to children, being like, "Oh, hey son, have you ever played Octodad? Do you want to play Octodad, the Dadliest Catch?" Because I remember when my dad would be like, "Hey, Chess, do you want to play Rampage?" I was like, "I don't know what that is." Rampage is actually really fun. It's this, you can play up to 4 people at a time, and you could control any of these like big kaiju monsters. There was a King Kong, nearly Godzilla, and then 2 more that nobody cared about, because who gives a shit about the other 2, right? And you would climb these different buildings, you would eat people, you would smash buildings and stuff. Super fun. There's actually a game quite like that I have called Hemosaurus. I think it's called Hemosaurus. Is it called Hemosaurus? Or Terror of Hemosaurus, which has a Godzilla-like thing, a Mecha Godzilla-like thing, a salamander, and a sloth. And I'll tell you right now, it's really fun. I highly recommend it. It's just like a little arcade game that you could play just wherever you have Steam. And it doesn't it's not too much space. It's like less than a gigabyte. So it's, hardly any space. Very fun to play. Highly recommend it. I played with Chess before. We completed the game. Very fun. Let's see, what else do I have? I have definitely Not Fried Chicken. That is, I don't think that'd be a very good stream game though, because it's like a micromanager game. Because you're basically just like making drugs. Yeah. I'll bring him back to life. But definitely Not Fried Chicken is, it's like you're this fast food worker who was fired. I think canonically, you're the fast food worker who was fired, because you're too dumb or something, I guess. But he doesn't want his injection. But so you're fired, and then you turn to a life of crime. You start by making weed, which is legal in some parts of America, actually, so it's not really illegal. But so you make weed, you make cocaine or meth? It's either meth or cocaine, and then the opposite one next. Anyway, there's three types of drugs, and then you just make money. It's very micromanagey. It was kind of fun because you got to have these air pressure machines where you can place them in hallways, and then whenever an enemy or some dude without the proper helmet comes through those hallways, he slowly, just like slowly, his health bar goes away, and then his head explodes. I kind of like that. It was kind of fun. Let's see. There's Bokra. We still need to finish playing Bokra with chess. I think I did only one stream of that so far, but it was pretty good. Don't know how much longer we have left, but we're stuck on a pretty hard puzzle. I'm not gonna look it up because I'm not a nerd. I am a nerd. That's a lie. Cat Quest 2. I don't know what it is. I think it's co-op, so I think I can play it with chess, so that'll be fun. Cuisineer. You play as this. Oh my god! If I play Cuisineer again, though, I'd have to. You guys will see that I went and used the same save file, and I just kind of like went way too far in the story because it was really fun. But you basically play as this cat girl who your parents settle, like your parents like plop a debt onto you, and you're like, fuck man, I don't want that. And oh, he turned into a zombie again. That's so weird. But so your parents like saddle a debt on you, and you're like, fuck, I have to pay $10,000, and now I have to pay like $70,000. It's wild. But it's a very fun game. I got too far into it though. And then I would have to say all the voices again. I need a sneeze right now. Sorry, my sneezes could be heard from like a mile away. Lethal? We should play more Lethal. Lethal's fun. I have a game called Mad Shot, which is basically... It's like playing Metroid, except Cthulhu Lovecraftian nonsense. And that's pretty much it. I need to get more into Persona 4. Finish up Light. I still have one chapter of Light left. So I need to do the third chapter. So sad. Let me see. What can I do? Pop. That stopped him from moving a little bit. Oh, does he not? Oh. Alright, that killed them. Pink. Do you think this is what kids think needles are like? There's like big stabby things. They're like hooked on this block or whatever. And they're like, help, please, I don't... Oh, there's a dead guy over there. I didn't realize. They're trying to run away, they can't. And then, boom. I feel like that's how it is though, because it's like, you think that a huge needle is gonna... Oh, my bad. You think like a huge needle is gonna go in there and like destroy you. But it's so small. Like a regular needle is just like... It's this. I think. Whenever I got like a flu shot though, I would always get sick right after. I like my dad. It would kind of suck, to be honest. But I'm getting a little tired. I haven't been going for too long. I haven't even been going for like an hour. You know what? I should switch games. You're totally right. You know what? Switching gears. Let's play Chill Aquarium. Alright, let me see whenever that one loads up. To this one? And to this one. And we'll quit out People Playground. Ah! Playing with fish now. I've been getting into this game. Terrible that I've been getting into it. But it's basically just, you know, you play with fish. I guess. I don't know. I don't really see a point in it, except that I want to get, like, the giant fish. I haven't gotten the giant fish yet. I want to get the giant fish. Although I feel like if I get all the fish, because... What do I have? I have most of the fish. I still need to get this mythic. You know what? Actually, let me switch things. This one? This one? Guess sell all the fish. Except for you. No babies. Okay. This is hurting my eyes. Just watching them all go. Oh, I accidentally deleted things I did not want to. That's my bad. Did we get the gold? Did we get the mythic? Didn't get the mythic. It's so sad. Alright, we're bound to get the mythic. 10 pulls. 10 pulls and no mythic. That's 40 whole fish we didn't get. It's awful. Alright, we'll have to try out with freshwater too. I feel like you could learn a lot from this game. Like, obviously not like too much. But like, you could probably learn like a decent bit from this game. Just cause it's like a sturgeon, right? An African butterfly. Oh, that's painted epic. Like an arowana. What is that? You know, who decided that that was a thing? You know? That's probably cool or something, I guess. Why are all these locked? It's such a bad sense of locking things. I'm gonna keep the axolotl. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll sell. Whoever could have guessed that we would end up playing fish gotcha. Oh, wait, 10 left. There you go. Fish gotcha. Did I somehow manage to get a mythic? Oh! I did not. That sucked. Got polka dot stingray. That's neat. Got wherever these things are. Gulper eels, too. Painted? Golden? Oh, okay. So this will teach you all the golden ones I got. Look. I got golden one of whatever that is. Corydoras. And a betta fish? Green sunfish? A grouper? Like good ones painted though. Do I have a green? Oh, I do have a green rock thing. It's just painted. This silly little guy. Yeah, these are my fish. Welcome to the aquarium. As you can see, we love money here at the aquarium. We're very broke. We only have $3 million to spend. So, you're allowed to touch the fish, but you're not allowed to kiss the fish. They're merchandise. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm, like, going insane. How are the fish coming along? What are you? Oh, you're a mantis shrimp. Imagine you go to an aquarium though, and you just like see the feeding process, and it's just this. They gather all the little baby fish in the corner and just feed them. Yes, come over here, little babies. Over here. Yes. You too. You little idiot. Come to the fish. To the fish. Come to the food. We know you like the food. Down here. The food is down here. There you go. Good, good, good. Yes, change course. Change course to the food. Like, I doubt a shark could be fed this way, right? Like, it can, right? You can't just, like, put a shark with, like, a goldfish and expect the shark to not eat the goldfish. Which makes me wonder, how do the... You know those aquariums which have, like, the sharks in them? And it's like the tube, so you walk through the hallway and there's just a shark going around? Why do those sharks not eat the other fish? I feel like it's weird. Isn't that weird? Like, why aren't the sharks actually eating those fish? Is it because the sharks are full? Or is it that just like those aren't in the shark's diet? Like how we have tables made of wood and we don't eat those. It's not part of our diet, even though it exists around us. That being said, I'm sure there's someone who'd eat a table of wood. Like a freak. Got 2 new fish. Expensive fish. Well, they're all common though. Okay. Alright, you know, let's sell them. Why not? If they're all common, why not just sell? Can I upgrade the tank, or is that too much? $160 million. Don't get me started on that. Jesus. That is way too much. You see this too? 4 marine dwellers cost $50 million. That's insane. And the giants, you can't even see them behind me. They cost $15 billion. How does that make sense? It doesn't. There's two legendaries. Why couldn't I have had this luck in the another legendary? Come on, over here. That's right. You heard it correctly. Over here. Yes, fish. Right over here. Even you too, you disgusting freak of nature that's still slowly going over there. That's right, you too join on this. That's right. The only way they can... Oh, I have ringing in my ears. The only way they can get sustenance is by ramming themselves into the wall and possibly, hopefully, getting food in the process. I think my brain is, like, lagging or something. I'm, like, having, like... You know how there's, like, brain farts? I'm having, like, an eye spasm or something. I cannot see. I think that's bad. Oh, you know what's good though? I have water next to me. And I'll probably eat dinner after this. There are a few things I'm looking forward to. One of the few. Always have something to look forward to. If there's nothing to look forward to, make something to look forward to. Like a movie. Like, what's coming out? This water is disgusting. It still has root beer in it. It's gross. What movies are coming out? Because The Beekeeper came out recently, right? I kind of want to see that. What is coming out? There's some DC ones. I'm sure there's some Marvel ones somewhere. There's not a whole lot of them. Of things coming out. There. Oh my god, they're coming out with the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action TV show. That's right. How could I forget? Honestly, it's pretty forgettable. I don't know. I feel like Netflix is taking advantage of the live action One Piece and being like, we could make live actions of other things. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. We saw how M. Night Shyamalan did with the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. My gosh. What a mess that was. Honestly, whenever someone says, have you seen Avatar? I always think Avatar: The Last Airbender. The cartoon show, not the movie. And not the blue people. Very important distinction. The blue people one had like no plot. Avatar: The Last Airbender had great plot. Had great jokes. I'll say one of the biggest reasons to watch things like TV shows in my opinion is for jokes. Why I watch Doctor Who, it's why I watch The Maizuru Gumball, it's why I watch Family Guy. You know, if there's no good jokes in there, why watch it? You know? I will say, first season of True Detective was pretty... Did I run out of... Oh. I thought I ran out of food. I was just scrolling, apparently. But it scared me. You know, I'll just sell everyone. Whatever. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's not whatever. I need to... The babies. The rarity. Save you all. There you go. Oh, you know, I'll save you too. And now we can buy more. Do you get anything nice? Oh, we got more kelp. I'm assuming this isn't kelp, right? This is... Ah, I see. It's a seahorse. There's this one dude I watch called AV&J who hates seahorses. It's... I don't know, it's some weird obsession he has. I can kind of see it because seahorses don't look cool, but he has like logical reasons as to why they're not. And then he had to make an apology video because some researcher found out that they were a really good predatory species because they would like be ambush predators or something. And I'm just like, that's wild. Imagine a seahorse ambushing you like from on the way back home, right? That's why, like, it just turns a corner, you make eye contact with it, and then it slowly unwraps its tail around the telephone pole and lunges at you, or whatever a seahorse does. I don't know, they're not very threatening. That's why they're called seahorses. They're not like sea shark, sea lion, sea... Well, you do whatever. See, insert deadly sea bears. Do sea bears exist? I know sea lions do. I don't know. What does sea bear look like? Probably look like a really big fuzzy bear. Like a mermaid, but bear form, right? Water bears, though. Water bears are cool. Tardigrades. Those are nice because they're if they run out of water, then they stay in this stasis, but they're still alive. They're effectively immortal. And while I think it would be neat to use that immortality for humans, it would kind of turn out terribly. It would turn out kind of like that one Doctor Who episode where everyone, although they were becoming immortal and being healed technically, they all got gas masks because the alien nanites were too dumb to realize that a mask was a mask instead of part of a person's face. And they're all like, "Are you my mummy?" Scary as fuck when I was a child. Holy shit. That and Weeping Angels. My god. Daleks not so much, because, you know, they're Daleks. You know, they're idiots. Like, what do you expect of a Dalek? Nothing. Just what's it gonna do? Shoot you with a laser beam that'll disintegrate you? Yeah, probably. But they got these, like, silly voices. They go, Yeah. Exterminate! Or whatever. I got a painted one. Neat. I have 2 painted ones. One, two, and a common one. Let's see. You know, I can sell all these guys. Why not? Oop. Can we get a mythic, please? It's so sad. You know what I think? This tank should just be full of regular, because wait, where are the regular ones? Freshwater. Freshwater fiends. Oh, wait, shit. I clicked on the wrong one. My bad. I want to sell a bunch of them. The stingray. Can you believe that these legendary ones cost, or like if you sell them, they're $28. Right? And then you go to like, please click on the right one. I'm having a moment. And you go here, right? And it's like, oh, let's see. Let's find a random fish. Find you. You're a common sea bass. That's worth $24 million. Nearly $25 million. That doesn't make sense. Just because it needs salt instead of not salt? I think that's dumb. I think that shouldn't be allowed. What was I gonna do? Rarity? I think it was gonna do rarity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Always a lock on the golden things. And then I max of these. And hopefully we would not get a mythic. This is terrible. Awfully atrocious. Disgusting. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Fish gotcha. Because we have nothing else better to do, apparently, than fish gotcha. No, maybe I will upgrade. Why not? Whenever I say why not, I always think about the Pokemon. Like the why not Pokemon. I always think it's funny whenever Pokemon say their name. Because it's not like anything from Earth does that. Except for humans. Right. But also like we don't know their language, so I guess they could be saying their name. Or their species name. If we just called a dog a woof or something, and a cat a meow, I guess they would be they'd be saying their own names. I guess in Pokemon we're just calling them by what they say. It's so weird. But there's also like Pokemon that like talk, because it's not like Mewtwo goes Mewtwo. He speaks into your mind, right? I don't know. Man, Pokemon people are weird. Arbok is Cobra backwards. Ekans is Snake backwards. There's a Pokemon called Voltorb, which has a suicide bomb attack. It's wild. I should get Palworld. There's been a controversy over Palworld because it's so much like Pokemon. But also, Palworld is basically Pokemon with guns, and I kind of want to do that. Like, imagine equipping, like, a Pikachu with a handgun. You know? Like, who wouldn't? Exactly. Because no one's answering in chat they wouldn't, therefore everyone would. That's how logic works. I like making jokes to myself. It passes the time. If you can't make jokes to anyone else, at least make a joke for yourself. If a joke isn't funny to you, then why have it, you know? And if a joke is funny to you, just say it. You know, unless it's like really bad. Don't say really bad jokes. But like, if the joke is like, like that pillow you slept with last night. Oh, good one, Jim. That wasn't very funny. And Jim's like laughing out loud. And, it's good for Jim. As long as it makes you laugh. That's the whole point. If it don't make you laugh, there ain't no point. I'll just sell all these guys. Why not? I feel like I've been saying that so much this stream. I'm also making so much cash. I'm feeling so good. So good about it. I've gotten so many of these guys. I never had them until today, and then suddenly I got 4 of them. Where's the other one? I thought we had 4. Is this not 4? One? Well, obviously it's not 4. There's 3. Where'd the 4th one go? Did I never have a 4th one? Oh no, here he is. He's just painted. He was hiding amongst the soil because he's blue. Because we all know that blue camouflages so well with brown soil. Is that dirt or pebble? I really can't tell. Reese's Puff? Oh, we could call them Reese's. Oh my god. If Reese's Puffs didn't sink to the bottom, or didn't sink to the top, I guess. Float, that's the word. If Reese's Puffs didn't float to the top of like a fish tank, absolutely I would 100% use them as like ground for a fish tank. I think that'd be so funny. The fish would just, if I got a goldfish, they're too dumb to stop eating. So the goldfish would just keep on eating the Reese's Puffs, and then when you wake up the next morning, it would explode. That's what happened to me and my brother's goldfish one time, because my grandma accidentally overfed it, and they both kind of exploded, and my grandma was trying to hide it, and then when me and my brother learned, because we were like 4, we were demented, because we were like, oh, can we see it? Even though it was dead in the trash can, because it exploded. My grandma was like, whew, at least they're not upset. Those were the days. You'll go out on vacation to a foreign country, not understand anything, win a goldfish at this one, like, pier market? Pier festival? I don't know, it's just like a dock or a pier where they would set up these stands, and then you would just have fun by like going through them and playing different things, like shooting BB guns against balloons, or catching goldfish, or okay, I really can't think of anything else. I'm like stretching it thin with the catching the goldfish. Listen, man, there's not many games I can think of. At least like carnival games. Oh, pure carnival, or no, night market. I'm just gonna call them night market. Oh, it was really good too, because they had fresh sugarcane drinks, because they would let you choose out the sugarcane, and then they would squeeze it using this press or whatever, this grinder, and then they would put it in a cup and be like, here, and it was so good. Oh my god, I kind of want that again. And the food too. Oh my god. My grandma's apartment is like smack dab in the, like right in the city. She can literally walk down the stairs. 7-Eleven, right there. My mom is always just like, I wish we could have that. It's like, what, you want to walk downstairs to get a 7-Eleven? And she's like, yeah. I get that though. Man, having a 7-Eleven downstairs would be so nice though. So nice. Especially like an Asian 7-Eleven, because that has everything that's good. Okay, like, my mouth is watering thinking about that. Honestly, I think some of these fish would be good sushi. Like, let's be honest. Let's spread them out more. Like these seahorses, not great sushi. I can't imagine being good. Grouper, I can see that being good sushi. This, a hogfish. That looks fun. What is this? Surge Race? Ras? Surge Ras? I guess? But, you know, I think this one would be colorful. On the Pacific Look Down? Look Down. Sorry, I'm like actually drooling now. I need to stop. I'm getting kind of hungry. Oh, I could, you know, I'm so surprised. Painted Commons? Get out of here. Man, hogfish are only common? Are they that common in the sea too? As if they are. It'd be kind of good. Ooh, a legendary, you say? Does this say legendary? Do my eyes deceive me? This guy? No, wait, that's a sea bass. Sorry, it just appeared when I like saw it, so... What is the legendary? Where are you? No. Okay, we have to... no. That's a unicorn. Oh, you... Oh, no. Oh, it looks like a little tadpole, the Golperio. Oh! Hello! How's it going? Yes, fish. Fish. I feel like you change your name a lot. What should I call you? What do you want to be called? I'm trying to find the legendary. Are you a legend? No, you're common. Where's the legendaries at? Because these four are legendary. They're sticking together because they're nerds. That's an epic. You. No. You. This one. Yeah. Painted legendary. Okay, so what's the regular version of this? They all look so similar. You. No. This one? No, that's a lumpfish. I have lost it. Alright, well, I give up on trying to find the legendary one. You know what, though? I will actually put that on. Oh, these guys! These are... Oh. They look ordinary. I need to sell one of these guys, too. Alright, one of these. Oh, you. This guy. I'll sell him. I feel like that sounds really bad out of context. I choose you to sell! And then I'll make some money and buy more fish. Look at them, they're so hungry. What if I call you whatever? I feel like that'd be bad. I'll call you Sleepy. There we go. Aqua, hello! And hello, Sleepy. Because I've finally decided on a name. Out of, like, the choices you gave me. But hello! How's it going, everyone? I hope you guys are having a good day. If not, then hopefully it gets better. Even though it's getting towards the end of a day. For me specifically. Hopefully you guys have a good week and all that. I'm feeding fish and selling them to buy more fish to feed than selling those fish. That's apparently my life now. I'm a fish trader. Fish trader by day, fish trader by night. It never ends. There's no sleep. We were playing People Playground earlier. And then I wanted to play a fish game. So we're playing a fish game where everything's so expensive now. Like, I cannot begin to describe how expensive everything is. Well, I can actually. We start out with these freshwater friends that were $10. Moved on to rivers and ponds, $1,000. Big increase. That's 100 times that amount. Reef fellas, $200,000. 200 times rivers and ponds. Marine dwellers, $50 million. 50 million, what the fuck? That's like... That's a lot. And then giants, 15 billion? That's like how much Elon's worth. You would need to sell one Elon Musk in order to obtain the giant fish. I'm getting there. Hopefully. All I see is fish and numbers. I know. I didn't come here to do math. But apparently I'm playing this game for the finances. It's teaching me the selling. New quarter marking period just dropped. Oh, just dropped in your school. Then A inside. Ooh, nice! And B also much to torture. We might go back to the torture game. It's fine. I'd rather have the fish than Elon. I would think so too, because if you sell the Elon, and then you get the fish, you feed the fish, then you sell the fish, you could probably make more than an Elon's worth by the fish. And then so you just keep on doing that. And yes, it's on. 5 million. Yes. Well, 50 million. It's $50 million. Yeah, add another zero to that. It's a lot. These marine dwellers, apparently, the ones that want salt are worth a lot more than the ones that don't want salt. I don't see a difference in fish. Like, between these, you can see an axolotl in there, right over there. Between these random fellas and these random fellas, there's like no difference. Except for like the eels. The eels are the special ones. I don't really see a point in like most of them. But yeah, I'm feeding the fish, then selling them, then making more money. Buy more fish. If only I could do this in real life. I probably could actually start like a whole fish business. If I get reputable enough, I might be able to get into the sushi business too. Sell off like this guy has sushi. That's what I was talking about right before you guys joined in. I was talking about eating them. Aquarium fish prices are the same with saltwater being 1,000 times. Yeah, that makes sense. Some fish sell for 10,000. Like you eat them for 10,000? My God, I'm actually drooling because I'm pretty hungry right now. But like, man, I haven't had like good sushi in a while. And like these fish are kind of looking good. Oh, just to look at them? Not even to eat? Bro, that's messed up. You gotta eat at least a few of them, you know. Make $20,000. Spend half of it on fish to look at. Spend the other half on fish to eat. Honestly though, I could just go for some tuna or salmon though. Tuna would be good. I'm getting really hungry. I probably shouldn't be talking about this. But like, they're making me so hungry. Look, they're just little guys. Also, my model's like freaking out now and again because there's not enough light on me. The screen got so bright. I'll turn up the brightness. Try caviar. Caviar is good. Okay. No matter what someone tells, like, it's an acquired taste, yes, but that's after like the second or third bite. Caviar is actually good. It was so dumb because what happened was my brother was like, for my birthday, I want to get caviar and I get a Happy Meal. We were like, what the fuck? He He likes either really expensive stuff or he likes junk food. There's no in between. It's so wild. The caviar, the small tin of caviar that we got, that's like you know those little mirrors that people have that they could like flick up and check their appearance? That size, that small size, $50 of caviar right there. If you're getting the black caviar, not the orange one, because the orange one is like salmon roe or something. That one's pretty good, but that one on white rice, that one's good. That's the most random combination ever. Yeah, but it's not like he's eating them together. He just wants them separately. Caviar chicken dip? Nah. That would be horrible. He puts them on crackers. Pocket mirror, $50. Yeah. And it's like, I'll be honest. When you start eating caviar, go small. Get a little tiny scoop. Like very, very tiny. Not because it's expensive, but because it's salty. You want to try it first. You ever see that one dude who like the professional ice cream taster who like grabs a little teaspoon of ice cream, puts it in his mouth, and goes, oh, gosh, I rate it. Don't necessarily do that, is what I'm saying, but maybe you could. You buy 2 adult axolotls for that, right? You buy an adult axolotl for $25? Shit, I could just go out and buy an axolotl right now for 25 bucks? That's wild. Anyway, speaking of money, I need to sell these guys. I'm in a constant state of selling and rebuying. Wait. A golden? Where? You. Lock it in. He's saved. I'm selling it though. Yeah. I'm stuck in this hell right now. Great deal. Alright? I know that main video. Good. Imagine though imagine if pet stores were gacha places. And it's like you had to pay money. They dropped this random like ball or whatever that had like a little tag on it, and you would walk over and be like, oh, did I get a rare? Oh, I got a common. And it's just some like idiot looking iguana or something that's like cross-eyed, doesn't know how to move or eat, and then it'll end up like my bearded dragon and go blind. Yeah. There's lots of people a few hours away from me that breed them. Oh, interesting. As gacha addicts. Gacha addicts going to pet shops being like, alright guys, let's try for a legendary this time. They have like 50 animals at home. I would have to imagine that if you tried to do like a pet store gacha, then every roll would be expensive. Not the cross-eyed iguana. I know. The common cross-eyed iguana. But then, you know, what if you get like, what if you get the super rare, like, snow fox, you know? What if you get that? Pet sim in real life. Okay. Oh, it's so bright. What the hell happened? Oh my god. Oh. What happened? Why is it so bright? Who turned on the lights? Oh, I need to turn down my... Oh my god. It was just so bright for no reason. Right, am I going insane? That wasn't just me, right? That was like the sun coming out in the game or something, right? That's horrible. I was like, earlier today I was being blinded because the sun came through my window and it was like pushing directly into my pupils. And I was not having... Also, then a fire alarm also happened. And I kind of just sat in my room, not caring. I saw a fire truck go by. That was fun. Oh god, why is it so bright? But to get struck by the sun, I know. It hurts. When the aquarium lights turn on and you're still sleeping. Oh my god. Well, see, here's the thing though. I wouldn't have an aquarium in my room then. I would just have it like in the living room or something. Although personally, I wouldn't have an aquarium. I'm not much of a fish person. Like, I would eat fish, but I wouldn't keep fish. Oh no. I like cats or dogs better personally. Because you can actually like pet, like you can pet a fish, right? But like, why would you want to pet that thing? You know? I think that's fine. I would still put the, like, if I got an aquarium and I was living in my parents' house, they, they'd be like, oh, are you gonna put that in your room? And I'd be like, no, I don't have the space. No, put that somewhere else. I didn't want to buy this. You put it on me. Because they probably would bought, like, a fish for me or something. Like a $2 goldfish or something from a carnival. I'd be like, I don't want this. Can we feed it to the dog? Dog update? Dog update? Ooh. Gonna move my axle on this in my bed. Oh, that's nice. You can wake up to the axolotls. See, I legitimately can't have anything fragile next to my upper torso because I've literally woken up to me throwing my pillows across the room. I don't understand how that happens, but somehow I wake up to me already having thrown the pillow with my arm outstretched after I've thrown it, and I'm just like, how does that work? I have this box, or I have like this box of tissues on the trash can next to the head of my bed. I say head, there's no headrest. I could sleep either way. But next to my head when I'm sleeping, and there's this time when I literally just pushed it in my sleep, and I woke up to like the tissue box being overturned, the trash spilling out, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, did a robber come by and like fuck up my room? It was awful. She knows how to escape her cage. Oh my. You need a double cage, that dog. I don't think even a human could escape a double cage if the cages were that close. You have to be careful. Don't get stuck in that. Like, don't let your dog outsmart you. Always have a backup plan. Always bring a comedic giant spoon into the cage with you to dig your way out of the cage. And jump on the couch. Okay, that's terrible. See, my dog learned terrible manners from this other dog. And that dog, like, sticks its nose up onto the table and grabs food. And we're just like, we don't like that dog interacting with our dog. Our dog's still good. Because what our dog does is he puts his nose like on the, like just about table height and he sniffs, but he doesn't do anything. Because he knows that we're gonna yell at him if he grabs food. We're gonna be like, what are you doing? Stop! When Agile, it's probably like a small dog. I'll open the food can. What, with a can opener? Does it have thumbs? Oh my god. Listen, the moment any other animal has thumbs, they're getting like a massive hyper improvement in their brain. But yeah, my dog like barely sniffs his little nose out, like sniffs the chicken nuggies. We're like, no food, no. It's kind of sad, but still. He gets some things a lot of times though. That's why he got chunky. Because it's not like he has to steal food. My brother and mom will just give him chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I don't understand why. My aunt has tried to give the dog my chicken tenders from KFC. I was not having it. Listen, I may like the dog more than most of the people in my family, but I'm not giving him my chicken tenders. Alright? I only have 5, okay? You're not allowed to take them. Soon it'll be able to lockpick and fill out the tax files. And then it'll be able to screw you over with the IRS, and then you get in trouble. Not small. Oh my god. You know what? My dog is like medium size. He goes up to about my knee. Which I guess is like kind of big-ish because I'm kind of tall. I don't know. I always think of my pets as small though, because my cat's so small even though he's so chunkers. Like, I always just like grab him very easily. Not the dog though. I don't want to grab the dog because he's too big. My dog will fight me for chicken tenders. Oh my god. That's awful. See, I don't have to fight my dog for chicken tenders. I just gotta say, no. You're not allowed. Yeah, see? Dog's roughly that height, you know. I'm just a few inches taller, so my dog's just probably like a few inches taller than your dog. You're not a bragger. My dog's taller than your dog. What a stupid competition that'd be. It's like the same idea of like, I bet my dad could beat up your dad. And then both the dads are just looking at each other like, well, I guess we gotta. I think that's so funny whenever that happens though. Because it's like, it's always just like kids are just competing for no reason. Because I used to, it always happens in like elementary school. Because like they always want to feel like they're better. And then in high school you realize, no, everyone sucks. It's just how it is. It's not like, you know, being bad is a bad thing. It just means, you know, the popular kids turn out to be terrible, and the nerds also turn out to be terrible, and everyone's terrible, so I guess everyone's a little good. Unless, you know, they're like annoying. That's like the worst, though. Like in high school, if there's one thing you don't want to be, you don't want to be annoying. My god. The annoying kid would get glances from like the nerds, the jocks, the popular kids, because the jocks weren't popular kids in my school. The jocks were dumb as fuck. The regular kids who were just there existing, everyone would be annoyed. Because this one time during archery in gym class, right? This class clown pulls back the arrow, then he looks backwards with the arrow still pointing at the target, right? And he looks backwards, and he's like smiling, chuckling. Everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing? He lets go, the arrow flies, misses the target, hits into a stack of chairs, metal chairs, right? And the teacher yells at him. Everyone's forced to stop shooting, and the teacher has to go and try and pull the arrow out of the metal chair. But as they're doing it, they get cut by the chair, have to go to the nurse's office. We get a substitute teacher who's like, what did you guys do? Like, when I say substitute, I mean, it's like another gym teacher, but they weren't doing anything at the time. They were just like, you know, replacing them temporarily. And we're all just like, you're a fucking idiot, man. Come on. Why would you do that? You know, I wanna shoot my arrows, and you're over here shooting chairs. Which also reminded me, I was really good at archery in high school. Because, like, that's crazy. And it is crazy, because he's nuts. He's, like, nuts in the bad way, because he's dumb nuts. But in high school, I was, like, really good, because I got first place in terms of scoring, and the next runner-up, his points out of 100, right? Because the center, we were given 10 arrows. The center of the target was 10 points, and then it would reduce by like 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then if you miss the target, you got 0, right? But so there are point systems. The second place person got 68, 60 fucking 8, right? Terrible. I got a 96. I got a 96 on that. They said they would put the best archer, like, up for a competition. I didn't get that. I got a 96! Someone must have gotten, like, a fucking 97, man. That's fucked up. I was like, it was so easy too because we were only shooting from like 10 yards, which is 30 feet, which is like 10 meters? I don't know how to do meters. Anyway, it was a very short distance, right? And it's like people just couldn't shoot apparently. Because like, I felt bad for the smaller people because their arm spans were like really short. So when they drew all the way back, the bow wasn't actually drawn all the way back. It was just drawn like halvesies. Nightmares, thank you. I was close, I was close. But I felt bad for like the shorter people because like there are people who are like 4 foot tall who are trying to draw the bow back. It was a compound bow, which made it easier to draw back. They still couldn't do it. It was really funny, but it was kind of sad. I remember the teachers also like put empty water bottles on top of the middle target, and then they were like, all right, you could shoot this if you want. And so I would just take on the first one, because they did it twice, right? On the first one, no, they did it 3 times. I just didn't participate in the third one because I actually hit them twice. So what would happen would be, the first time, I aimed, quickly, fired, missed it slightly by like an inch. Quickly aimed and fired again after everyone's first volley, which everyone missed, except for me. And I got, second try, hit it, right off. Second time it happened, they put the bottle on the middle target. I immediately knock the bow, fire it, boom, right down the middle. Hits the empty water bottle, knocks it off before anyone even like lifted their bow because they're still knocking the arrow. And then the third time I felt bad, so I just didn't shoot it. And now here I am, not practicing my archery ability, and it's getting sad. So sad. I got a painted lancefish. Weird. What were we talking about? How did we get to that? We were talking about how everyone in high school sucked. Practice. Practice is good. I have a 40-pound recurve bow that I'm not allowed to bring to college because of rules. They're only allowing 20 pounds instead of 40 pounds, which I think is unfair. But that's why I'm not doing archery here. What was I gonna say? Oh, this one time. Okay, so during study hall, or like, free time or whatever, we would all just sit in the cafeteria and like work on stuff, whether it be like playing video games, talking with friends, doing homework, whatever someone needed to do. I would always draw, right? I was, I'll be honest, I was one of the loser, lonely kids who like had 5 friends. Not like I needed like more than 5 friends, but we would be. I was alone in study hall, but I would draw. And I would overhear random people's conversations. And these popular fuckers, like 2 tables away, I knew they were pointing at me because they described what fucking sweatshirt I was wearing, or jacket. You loser with 5 friends, that's no loser. Exactly, but like here's the thing, I was very to myself because I had just moved. So I was like, very much lonely, tired, sick of everyone's shit, especially when I'm about to tell this story, because these popular kids were describing me and going up like, oh, you should spill some water on his drawing book or sketchbook or whatever. Did I just actually mess up how to say sketchbook? That is so dumb. That is so wild. Anyway, they were like, oh, you should spill some water on that. I like overheard this and I was like, man, these fucking jackasses. I kind of want to move, but like at the same time, they're not walking over. They're just like telling each other to walk over. Man, that's a dick move right there. Smash cut to college. I'm drawing in my sketchbook. Someone's like, one of my friends, he goes, what if I poured Gatorade on there? And then I very sarcastically said, yeah, if you pour Gatorade on here, then it wouldn't matter. And he proceeds to pour fucking Gatorade on my sketchbook. You would never expect a betrayal from a friend. But yeah, you know, I don't know where that sketchbook is now. The one with Gatorade stains on it. Yeah. I also don't bring a sketchbook anymore to classes because there's just no time in my classes to sketch. Which is kind of sad, I guess. But like, I also can just sketch when I'm back at home. Moral of the story. Don't sarcastically say, yeah, you should totally put Gatorade on my sketchbook. Don't ever say that. That's awful. I feel like I've been overfeeding these fish. I feel like some of them have to have died. Did any of them? It's a surprising no. I'm just gonna sell all of them, I guess. That's the extent of my clicking ability. Not a whole lot. Oh, wow. Yeah. I think in high school also people were intimidated by me because I looked threatening for some reason. I looked because apparently in my freshman year, people thought I was a senior. They thought I was 3 years older than I was. I was just like, what the fuck makes you think that? But it's also because I'd be glaring a lot because I just moved and I was tired. So I guess I could kind of see it. But, you know. And then I joined fencing. And then people were... I'm sure that probably didn't help. But like, fencing... Like, if you join a club or a sport, it's actually really good to make friends with. Because even though you might have nothing in common, you have that one sport or club in common. You do all the very scary... Yeah, archery. Fencing. I stopped doing historical European martial arts because those guys are losers. No, I stopped because I stopped doing historical European martial art, which it's not like kicking and punching. It's using long swords, daggers, and throwing people. I stopped doing it because they were really boring and the footwork is fucked up. That is a crazy thing. It is, absolutely. They have no in my college, they have no safety precautions. It's so dumb. One of them, when I was walking by, one of them nearly hit me in the head with like this, it's like a plastic material, but it's also material that can break concrete. I know because I have one like it. And so they nearly hit my head when I'm walking past them. Then they turn to look at me and go, "You shouldn't have been walking near me." I was just like, what? You have the gall to nearly hit me and then say, "You shouldn't have been doing that." I was like, I looked at them and I was like, what? And I left because I had to walk past them. If I wasn't walking past them, I'd be walking past another one because I had to get from one side of the room to the other and back again. It was wild. Oh, your university doesn't have any clubs? It's just people getting drunk. I bet you could come up with an unofficial club. Like how in like most places there's like unofficial furry clubs. Don't ask me how I know. I'm not part of any. I just see them sometimes, and it's scary. It's scary because there's a lot of them and they're very bold. Not because of furries. It's because of their confidence. It scares me. There's a convention I went to, and not even joking, group of 10 people, fully dressed head to toe in fursuits, walking around together. And I was just like, oh, well, that's crazy. Now, most people in my uni stink, not in a smelly way. Oh. See, for me, it's both in the smelly way and not in the smelly way. There's a lot of I began using the term nerd a lot more recently. I don't know how, but I have a lot of nerds here. Nerds because they like to play video games and watch anime, which is nice for me. But also nerds because some of them are wild. Some of the people don't even shower. I'm not even kidding. It's horrible in some places. You have to find the right people who are not druggies, not alcoholics, and do the right thing and are not complete assholes. Bro, one furry guy had a crush on me once. He was creepy, not because of the furry part though. I imagine because he probably stalked you, right? I can't be the only one who's physically cringes, remembers things if I said. No, I'm physically cringing at some of the things I'm saying. You guys can't see it. Because if I move too far away from the camera, then, you know. But yeah, you have to be careful because sometimes, computer science students, sometimes, will not shower for a week. You can see it in their greasy ass fuck hair. Their hair is literally covered in grease as though they took a shower in oil and then didn't rinse any of it off. It's wild to me. Apparently one time at the place I'm working, a customer walked up, greasy as hair, right? Greasy as fuck hair. But he also had ants in his hair. When I was listening to that story, I was like, hey, no, what? And I stopped because I realized there was a way. I bet you there's someone out there in my college. I bet you there's 5 people out in my college that have ants in their hair. I shower twice a day. I couldn't never have showered. Yeah, exactly. See, I also shower twice a day. Once in the morning and once at night. So you see, these people are wild. They take shopping carts into the dorms. They bring shopping carts into the elevators. Go, like, put them up, like, you know, go up the elevator with them and slide it onto their floors. I'm just like, how are you guys taking a Target shopping cart? Like how are you allowed to do that? It's why I don't even know how they get them from Target. Target's so fucking far. It's wild. Like, I could absolutely believe it if someone just, like, imported a shopping cart from, like, the UK and then, like, put it in their door. Things are wild. They live the American dream. Oh my god. Over winter break, I was with my family eating, like, the most recent, like, eating out meal, I guess. Because we went out to eat, and like that was my last meal with them together before I went back here. But we were just in the parking lot waiting for this place to open, and we were looking in front of us, watching the shopping cart just slowly roll and hit a car, and then this dude came out of his car, angrily pushed it away, rolled into another car. Then the wind scraped it across that car, hitting another car, and then scraped it further into another car. And it was wild. My mom was like keeping track. She was like, oh, I hit 3 cars. Oh, no, that's a 4th car. I see. I'm like, oh my god. It's wild. Like, if you don't put your shopping carts away in the proper section, you're a disgrace, man. You're ruining other people's cars. Like, sometimes people will put shopping carts in front of like other people's actual cars so they can't like back up or leave unless they like move it themselves. It's wild. Yeah. American dream. Taking a shopping cart and doing wherever the fuck you want with it. Yeah. But anyways, I reached the 2-hour mark. I didn't have a loading screen, and I probably won't have an ending screen. In German-speaking countries, we have to put a big... Oh, that's actually really good. If you don't return the cart. See, in America, it's just free. But I wish we had that precaution. You run? Oh, you run the cart over? See, but then they'd fuck up your car. They're like... Please, you say run. But if you ran a cart over, it would fuck up your car. It's like hitting a deer. You don't want to hit a deer. They would just destroy your car. I would know. I haven't hit a deer, but someone's hit a deer onto my lawn before. It's true. They're wild. They sped off into the night. The deer just landed in my trash bins, and me and my younger brother were just at the window while the police came over, and like moved it across the road, and we were just like, "Can we look at the dead deer?" Because we were also fucked up at that time too. We wanted to see dead fish and dead deer apparently. Oh, oof! I just cracked my arm. Hey. I think this week though, I want to try to finish up Bokura. With chess, and then I don't know what other games. Cause I also have Octodad, Dadley's Catch, and Bug Snacks. I want to play those two on stream. Probably more Lethal Company if we can get some people. Passport Out 2, The Lost Artist, the art game. I like that game because it makes me want to make art so I can sell it in-game. Right? Octodad! Nobody plays it nowadays. Oh my god, I want to play it. I bought it, it was like $3. Actually, how much is Octodad right now? It is $3. I was right. Octodad right now on Steam, $3. I got it in a bundle with Bug Snacks, and it was like $23. Octodad, so nice. I wanna be the one to throw milk everywhere in the grocery store. I wanna be the one to accidentally trip over myself when I'm going up the wedding thing. I think that'll be fun. And then Bug Snacks. Actually, Bug Snacks is actually made by the same company, or at least published by the same publishers. I didn't know that, but now I do. And it's wild. But hopefully, either if it's me and other chess, then we'll probably play Bokura, and finish up the puzzle game. And if it's just me, I'll probably play Octodad. But see, they're Bug Snacks. Yeah, well, I think it actually is pronounced with an X. Is it? Yeah, Bug Snacks. So, you spelled it right, just take out the Z. I don't know, it seems like a fun game. I know what happens in it, unfortunately. But it's a fun game. It's basically like there's this island full of bugs, but they're not bugs in the traditional sense. They're made out of food, like good food. Alright, you got fruits, you got sushi, you got stuff that's not sushi or fruits. I'm sure there's some desserts in there. Yeah, food people. Because the more you eat, the more you become Bug Snack. So it's a fun game like that. I think it gets a little demented because this one person literally literally chops off their own leg or eats their own leg just to see if they could replace it with Bug Snacks. The people eat the bugs that are the snacks, and the people that are the bug sticks that are the snacks. Yes. But it gets wild. It looks real cutesy though, but I think it is described as a psychological horror. Cause yeah, Because if it wasn't cartoony, it would be a horror game. Like, I'll be honest. Some of those guys look fucked up. Yeah. Cutesy cannibalism, exactly. But yeah, that'll have to end it off on the stream. You forgot there's no auto mod here. That is true, there is no auto mod. Oh, you forgot. Yeah, listen, I get lazy. I don't know. Like, let's say, for example, there's someone who gets really annoying because they keep on asking the same thing over and over again, which has happened, and we all might know who that is. If that happens, I'm just going to ignore them until a point where I'm just going to ban them. And luckily, all of you guys who've chatted so far in this entire stream are safe, because that only applies to one person. I know exactly who they are. But you guys are cool. You guys are nice. I don't even care if people spam. I care about if people, like, bug the shit out of me. You know? Like, if someone were to just spam, like, the word cake over and over again, I would be like, man, cake's so good. Am I right? That person gets it. Anyways, we don't want to talk about it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Aqua. Thank you, Sleepy. Thank you. I need to scroll up. It's been a while. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Tyson. Thank you, Little Lamb. Thank you, everyone. It's fine if you guys aren't here, by the way, because I'll just keep on saying words, even if you guys aren't here. It's nice to have a little company once in a while, but if you guys can't make it, it's totally understandable. You know? We all got lives to live. I, unfortunately, have to have a lot of classes tomorrow. That's my life. Do I have any homework due tomorrow? It's something I should do off stream. Anyways, bye everyone, bye-bye. Thank you all the lurkers. Thank you for watching the torture and the fish. Bye-bye. I'll probably stream sometime. Hopefully sometime this week. No promises. I was about to say maybe tomorrow. No promises. Maybe. Promises. Bye-bye. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday. The weekend passed by way too fast. Bye. I know, right? It's terrible. Bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.